These were the scenes that greeted motorists wanting to fuel up at Morrison's in Whitley Bay. A long queue started to build as panic began to spread that because of the recent fuel strikes we could be left without fuel. The forecourt was continuously busy as some of the drivers queuing told NewsGuardianTV why they'd come to fill up.
I don't want like £50 worth, it's just sort of to keep it, you know, topped up sort of thing.
All right.
It is because of the situation.
It is, yeah, I mean that's what you do. It does panic you, it does worry you. And I'm going back and forth to the hospital, so I don't feel as if I can afford to let my petrol run out.
My husband's got to drive down south on Monday, and we want to make sure he can get there and back. And maybe it's just panic buying. We wouldn't happen, but just to be on the safe, just a precaution really for us.
Yeah, I mean it seems ridiculous, but there's been this massive queue here this morning, and I guess you're probably not the only one feeling like this.
Well, no, I mean normally I wouldn't. If we didn't have a long journey to do on Monday, I wouldn't. I would just risk it, but we've got to do it, so that's why.
It's just what you pick up on the television, you know, you just don't want to be caught out really, so just top the tank up. I mean I'm on half now, so I just fill it up now underneath.
With the queue getting bigger, some of the drivers grew frustrated because they weren't panicking, they just needed to fill up.
I'm here today because I'm nearly out of fuel. So
Right.
I'm probably the wrong person to be talking to.
But to be fair, you're probably, you know, I guess it's not great when you come to fill up and you're having to sit in a queue like this.
No, it could be better. But it's just the way it is, I guess, if they're going to announce that there's going to be a fuel shortage.
We then headed down to Sainsbury's in West Monkseaton, and there were big queues there too. It stretched right through the centre of the car park and back out onto the main road. And some drivers said they were worried fuel was running low right across the UK.
I know diesel's started on the news saying diesel's running out, but we're running petrol, but obviously, you know, you don't want to run out.
Are you really concerned about it?
Yeah, we are now. We've got a fleet of vehicles back at home for the company, and now we're going to have to fuel them all up.
Chris Conway, NewsGuardianTV, Whitley Bay.